Hey guys, it's Vintage Vinny and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything we're going to be looking at today came from Yesteryear Antiques in Hanover, Pennsylvania. If you've never been and are in the area, I highly recommend you check them out. A wide variety of different dealers, really good sales. Prices are overall pretty good. You've got a few booths here or there that are full-blown retail or just flat out are not worth looking in. But I still managed to walk out with some really great things. And funny enough, shortly after I went there, Jason and Tina, Mother Tucker's Antiques, and Michael Todd, the Cult of Vintage, actually took a trip to Hanover and got to check out those malls, which they've never been. So I was happy that they also walked out with some really great things as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? So the first thing I'm holding in my hand is a bottle of Tova by Beverly Hills. I got this for $3. If you remember, a while ago, I actually bought a different shaped bottle with different perfume in it, and I think I paid $1 for it, and I sold it for over $200. Now this bottle I did list on eBay for about $59.99. It isn't completely full, but there is still a great amount of it in here, so I'm sure that whoever buys this and loves this scent, it will be worth their while. So I had to pick that up. For $2.50, I got another one of those really awesome luster shakers. Probably a sugar shaker, made in Japan. And there's the ticket, paid $2.50. Probably will be about $10, $12. Remember, folks, if you see anything that you are interested in purchasing that I say is for sale, you can always message me. My email is in the description box below. Or you can always direct message me on Instagram. Just look for Vintage Vinny's Antiques. Same logo as here on YouTube. So for $6.50, I picked up this really adorable kitty cat planter. Probably Royal Copley, if I had to guess. But that was just really cute, and I couldn't leave that behind. One of the things that I really like about the old planters are that they're really heavy. And, they're not just going to get knocked over really easily like, a lot of the modern day ones that we see out there. So that was a really fun find. So one of the booths in this mall, unfortunately, was leaving, and they were having a 50% off sale. And I stumbled upon these and one other item that I'm going to share with you all at the end of this video. And they were $15 originally, which, to be honest, was actually a very good price for this set. But I was really happy to be able to get them for $7.50. It's a really nice set of German luster, creamer and sugar. Definitely would be great for spring or fall time. No cracks or chips, just a little bit of wear to the orange luster. Here is the mark on the bottom. Absolutely fantastic, and I know that somebody is going to absolutely fall in love with these. So I spotted this clock in one of the booths that I like to visit because the prices are really decent and I can get some pretty good things. This was made by General Electric, and it's an alarm clock. I love the deco font of the numbers, and it says made here in the United States. And if we look on the bottom, it's even got a model sticker and such on it. Now, let me show you guys the plug if I can find it. I didn't want the cord to be sticking out all the way because it just looks messy. But here is the plug. Oh, maybe it's more 60s because of that plug, or maybe even 70s. I still love it. I think I have a clock obsession because I bought a bunch of them when we were in Philadelphia, or when I was in Philly with Tammy, Dave D, and Scott. But yeah, I love vintage clocks. I love that you can do so many things with them. They are just super, super fun. And heck, you can still use them. They're better than the clocks we have today. For $10, I picked up a vintage 1969 Spring and Summer Montgomery Ward catalog. I love rummaging through these old catalogs. I think it's super fun to see what was stylish and trendy back in the day. Now, of course, I do like the earlier ones from, the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. But I will definitely take an issue of Montgomery Ward's catalog from 1969, because like I said, it's so much fun to look through and just see all the neat stuff, and plus maybe get an idea of when something was made if you're not able to find out on the internet. So this is a really fun piece. I paid $2.40 on sale from $3. It's a Kellogg's Astronaut Breakfast game along with a special little pin that goes with it with Tony the Tiger on it. I absolutely love this, and I just think that it is super, super fun. Great piece of ephemera and a cool pin to go along with it. So it says, I pledge that I will do my best to eat a healthful breakfast every morning. And you sign it and then say what school you're at, what grade you're in. And then on the inside, it's like a little chart to say how well you did eating your breakfast in the morning. Now, I love breakfast food. I kid you not, like it is. I love breakfast food. But I can't eat in the morning. It upsets my stomach. Like, literally, I eat before I go to work. I will have a stomach ache and probably be in the bathroom maybe 2 or 3 times with a really bad stomach ache. So, that's why I avoid eating in the mornings. But anywho, maybe that was TMI, but yeah, that's a little fun fact about me. Okay, so for $3, I got 2 really awesome pictures of R.J. Wagner. Starred in Prince Valiant. He did Marjorie Morningstar with Natalie Wood. I think he did Titanic too, didn't he? He might have. I think. If I remember correctly. And Natalie Wood had the biggest crush on him when she first saw him at the age of 11 in a movie studio. And he was a very dashing, good-looking young man in his day. But this is how I picture RJ and will always picture RJ when he was in his 20s. And just, yeah, it's the 50s thing. I feel like the 60s and 70s, yeah, they kind of made some of these stars look pretty bad. But yeah, I could not resist these 2 pictures. And $1.50 a piece, you just can't say no. Especially if you're an old Hollywood buff like me. For only $3, I picked up a really awesome copy of Photoplay magazine with the lovely Janet Leigh. If you guys don't know who Janet Leigh is, she starred in the 1960 movie Psycho. It was an Alfred Hitchcock film. And she's also the mother of Jamie Lee Curtis, who was very popular in the late 70s and into the 80s. She did movies even in the early 2000s and such, and I think she's still acting to this day. She did Scream Queens, I think with Niecy Nash and a couple of other really big names. Billy Lord, I think, was in that too. I don't pay much attention to that, nor do I really watch modern TV shows. Actually, I take that back. I do, but I like to stick to my classic stuff and my true crime things. Anywho, this is from, let's see here. Ooh, is it going to show it all? It's from probably June of 54. So Janet Leigh was like 27. But I love that. Love, love, love that. For only $1.60, I got a 1966 People's Drug Store calendar. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pages, shall we? Now, I have bought and sold these calendars before, and I think I actually kept one for myself because I just love the art and the colors and such. So it looks like we got Vicks Vapor Rub. They still make that, and that actually does wonders for when you have a chest cold. We've got Viterra Tasty Tabs, chewable vitamins for children. I remember chewable vitamins, and heck, I think I still would take them if I could. We have Coricidin, which I guess was for colds. And then we've got Cory Bandy. Mr. Corbin says, Cory Bandy at your pharmacy. So on the February page, we don't have a lot of medication ads, but we do have some really cool ads for other products. We've got Liquiprin, which was, I guess, it looks like it was better than aspirin. We've got Lavarus, which was probably a mouthwash. Actually, it is a mouthwash because it says, stops bad breath better, longer than any other leading mouthwash. We've got Whitman chocolates. Of course, those have been around forever. Bayer aspirin, which I've seen those tins quite a few times at different places. We've got an ad for Johnson's Petroleum Jelly and Contact, which was I guess almost like a cough. No, not a cough drop. It's a pill. Good gravy. And these two, I believe, are the only pages that have writing on them. The rest are in really good condition. So I picked up this reproduction 1925 Coca-Cola serving tray. If you all know, a little while back I did a video about the 1916 Elaine serving tray, and I wanted to do a little mini series that kind of goes over the differences between the originals and the reproductions. I have one video up if you guys want to watch that, but I will be doing one on the 1925 tray, and I will also be doing one on the 1923 Coca-Cola serving tray as well. I forgot to mention that this one is actually known as the Party Girl, and this one is known as the Duster Girl. And the last item that I picked up at the Yesteryear Antiques Mall of Hanover is this really awesome Fenton blue coin dot ruffled basket. It was in the same booth that I picked up the Lusterware Creamer and Sugar. I love Fenton coin dot glass. I don't know why, but I love it. I just think it is super, super fun, super, super colorful and great. It's got a bamboo handle that is applied. Now, this was my most expensive purchase from Yesteryear. I paid $30 for this, half off of $60. Was that worth it to you all? Now, of course, I knew that I was buying things to resell, so I felt that paying up for something a little bit and having items to help pay for it and make profits was definitely worth it. And what's funny is a lady was actually looking at it, and then she walked away, and then I walked into the booth, and then I looked at it, and I was like, ooh, should I take a chance in the dark on this? And I just said, what the heck? I grabbed the creamer and sugar, and then I grabbed this. I love this. I think I'm going to be holding on to this for quite a while because I love it so much. So folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all today. Let me know down below in the comment section, what were your favorite items from this haul? So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!